Hi everyone, I'm Lily's Tara. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at your next 72 hours. So that is for all zodiac signs. It will be timestamped in the comments box below. Let's take a look and see what we have for you guys. I appreciate all your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot to me, guys. So yeah, really appreciative. And let's take a look. So we're going to start with air signs. We'll start with Libra. Check your sun, moon, rising. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so we have You Are Good Enough, and that is a full moon in Virgo. Okay, maybe you're doubting yourself a little bit. Or really being mean to yourself, you know? Or someone's making you feel like you're not worthy. Let's take a look, Libra. Yes. Okay, so your energy is like you just want to be in a really good place. This could be like with the father of your child. This could be a situation where you guys have got back together. It hasn't really worked. This is for a lot of you who are like really wishing to kind of have that family unit that you really love. You know, this could also be like, you know, something to do with your parents, even family members. So yeah, your energy is all about your foundation over the next 3 hours. All right, and just trying to create that sort of happy life for whoever you have in it, especially for yourself. So let's take a look. Your next 72 hours. What can you expect, Libra? Oh, we got Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Five of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Hierophant. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. You know what it just feels like in this reading? That someone's kind of checked out. It's interesting because I feel like this person wants to sort of be the family person or be like married or hold up to their vows if you are already married. I do feel like there's someone who, I don't want to say they're thinking about someone else. It could be that they're thinking about a time where you guys were really good with each other, you were in a really good place. But I think emotionally it feels like this person has kind of checked out. Maybe you're still kind of there trying to rebuild things, but this judgment is upon you where you know like this decision is looming over your head. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. There's just this struggle, this battle for power, you know, or for this person to kind of conform to what it is you want. I definitely feel like the next 72 hours, this person's trying to control the narrative of, you know, what your relationship should look like, where it should go. But you are the privileged lady, which, you know, brings me back to the first point. Like, you are good enough. All right? You really are. I think just be mindful about entertaining this person too quickly in the next 72 hours. Okay, they do come up as a false person, and it does seem to be like there's still a female that's in the distance. I feel like they are thinking about someone else as well, you know, not so much you, but another person. All right, and maybe that's, you're picking up on that and you're feeling like this person doesn't want me, I'm not good enough. It's not true. Okay, you're just dealing with somebody who wants to have their cake and eat it too. Okay, so we got what we have, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. Should I put one of these? Love, hate. Okay, there is this thin line, but maybe your anger comes out a little bit more when, you know, you're not getting what you want. But again, I feel like it's just this power struggle with this person. It doesn't have to be that way, but they make it that way. When all you want is just to have some happiness and balance, you know, and peace of mind in this connection. So I get it. Communicate clearly. All right. You can't make yourself small to stay in this relationship either. All right. Or just to kind of keep this person around. It's not good for you, honey. I'm going to pull you a chakra card. Okay. And I'll read that as a bit of guidance for you. And then I'm going to move on. Libra. Oh, you got two, but I'll take the bottom one. You've got generosity. Generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I'm open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will tell those around me. Sorry, I'm off today. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. So I think it's about you just realizing who you are, realizing your power, but also sort of holding back on some of that generosity when it isn't being reciprocated to you, okay? Because all that does is damage you and hurt you, you know, and trigger your insecurities even more. It's okay to give to receive, okay? I'm going to pull your angel message and I'm moving on, honey. We've got ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we wait patiently for your requests. Okay. Sorry, guys, I've got a little bit of the sniffles, but I'm all right. You know what I mean? It happens. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading, Libra. We're going to move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, this is going to be your next 72 hours. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does and leave what doesn't. All right, let's see. Gemini, what do we have for you? We have balanced spirituality and practicality. That is a full moon in Pisces. Okay, we just can't rush in with emotion or because we think something is spiritually aligned. You could be misreading those signs. So it's good to kind of step back and say, look, is this right? Does this work? You know, does this person have a place in my life? Why am I holding on to? I don't know why I did that, but I did it. So anyway, yeah, we got yin and yang. So this is about finding, I think just being okay with yourself, just being balanced, you know, knowing what your tendencies are, being aware, okay, of if you're rushing into something, do you usually do that? Like you're going to be asking yourself a lot of questions over the next 72 hours. Maybe a lot of things are going to come up from the past that you kind of think about in terms of like, you know, how everything is all linked and we work our way back round in circles sometimes just with different people, different environments, etc. So this is like mainly you not really getting lost in the source, okay? All right, Gemini, let's take a look at your next 72 hours. What do we have for Gemini? Eight of Swords, the Chariot, Page of Wands, sorry, King of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, you are waiting for this person to like make this gesture and come on in, but try not to, because I feel like you've made efforts in this connection, you know, and I just feel like try not to prompt anyone. Okay, if this person wants you, they're gonna let you know. Okay, they're gonna show you who you are to them in their life. You know, if there's things they need to change, they would have already changed them. Okay, so just be mindful about you making that first move to this person when they're not ready yet. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, they're all jumping up, but I'll pick you up. The amazing thing that you have with this connection though is that it is quite beautiful, and I do believe that this person does love you. Okay, I'm sensing like a hot and fiery temper within this person as well. So maybe they get quite defensive too, but I feel like they do see you as the Empress and they do want to move forward with you. But like I said, I feel like they want to abruptly push things forward without having to deal with things that have happened in the past, that have hurt you, that have upset you, you know, that has left you feeling unbalanced for a long time. But I think, you know, this person will be making certain gestures towards you for more, but you gotta be careful. Yeah, this person thinks about you a lot. They admire you. Okay, look at that wealthy man courthouse. I almost feel like this person does just want to say, hey, let's do this. Let's get married. You know, look, as I say that, marriage flew out. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, right? But it's just that you've got to make sure that this person has made their changes, and you too. Okay, maybe you needed to make sure that you've got yourself under control in this connection as well. So in the next 72 hours, just make sure that if this proposal comes towards you, even if that's just for more commitment or it is marriage, that it makes sense, that it's practical. We get that you guys have a spiritual connection, but you know what I mean? This has got to be logical too. We've got Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, and Pisces here as well, didn't we? Let's pull you one of these. Can't shuffle tonight. Let's give you one more. All right, Gemini. Wow, okay. So I don't know, because for some of you as well, you could have had this person on the side, all right, and then now you're thinking about, okay, we probably need to take this further. For a lot of you as well, try not to rush. If this person is also offering you business or to work for them or whatever, try not to rush into that either. If it sounds a little bit too good to be true, it probably is. I think underneath this person does have some legal things going on that maybe they're not kind of telling you about right now. So they just want you to be careful. Okay. You know, you need to make sure your person is you know, emotionally available to you as well. Okay, your chakra is your crown chakra, meditation and silence. I sit still in meditation regularly as I know there is power in silence. I seek out stillness during some part of every day. In the silence, I am open to receiving without asking and without expectation. In silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to my spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available when I'm open to receive. So, yes, don't be afraid to kind of step back, you know, address any concerns that you have within yourself or within that person or within that connection as well. Okay. There's no need to rush. We have reward yourself. You've been given a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Love that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading, Gemini. We're going to move on to Libra. No, Aquarius. Sorry. Are you sure? Okay. Sometimes I get paranoid that the mic's not on. Okay. So yes, let's move on to Aquarius. This is going to be your next 72 hours. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't, and check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus signs. I'm a parrot. Okay, so we've got adjustments are required, Aquarius. Okay. So we just need some tweaking. Let's have a look at your overall energy for the next 72 hours. Wow, healer of all ages and blossom in abundance. This is nice. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are healers in whatever it is you're doing, whether you do music, whether you do spiritual work, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a nurse. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I feel like you've offered a lot of healing to people, and even like within yourself as well. Maybe there's just some little tendencies you have to kind of sabotage yourself when you're making money or within business. But I feel like, I don't know, I'm sensing like a heavy presence from the eclipse is kind of giving you some type of epiphanies, different strategies and ways to kind of change yourself first before you start, you know, implementing those changes in your business as well. I feel like you guys have created so much abundance around you already, that maybe you're almost trying to look for something in all the wrong places when actually what you've already created is enough. And maybe you're just supposed to add to that. Okay. So I do feel like, you know, you are going to be making these adjustments over the next 72 hours. And I feel like you are going to see an influx of money, you know, coming towards you, business opportunities, etc. You know, this could also be, sorry, this could also just be you being consistent. You know, maybe you fall off the wagon a little bit with what it is that you're doing, but now you're like staying with it, okay? Because there's definitely something here about you really wanting to heal your financial situation as well. So let's have a look at your next 72 hours, Aquarius. We have the Hierophant, we have the World, ooh, we have 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, oh, guys, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. I just think you guys have gone through such a difficult time. You might have even missed out on a promotion as well, or you just feel like you're not being picked, you know, for a better position with more money and stuff like that. There's a lot of you kind of having to defend yourself, but maybe even more defending yourself to yourself. Like, I don't know, there's this sort of like internal struggle and battle. But with this Hermit energy, it kind of lets me know that you are going within over the next 72 hours. Try not to feel so defeated. All right. There are adjustments that you do need to make. And maybe you're just like, but what adjustment? It's going to come to you. Okay. And like I said, this could also be an internal adjustment that you need to make on how you see money, how you see your worth. You know, some of you guys could be manifesting, I want this, I want that, I want this, but you don't really believe it. You know, it's almost like you're asking, but you're not telling the universe, like, this is who I am. I'm already abundant. I already, you know, I've always deserved these things and I have them now immediately. It's like an attitude change, okay? Okay, next 72 hours. Yeah, look at this. This is about your occupation. Maybe there's also some ideas here that you're kind of playing with, but you're not using them, you know? Yeah, and, you know, you could also be really sad about a lover, okay? Or someone's definitely feeling, I don't even know if this is your upset. I feel like someone's upset about the connection they have with you. Maybe they're just so concerned that it's going to come to an end. You know, maybe they know something you don't know. But I also feel like this person really wants you to be their main focus in their life at the same time. Okay. But I just think right now, it's the next 72 hours is just you really focusing on work. All right. And just let this person focus on getting into a better space with you. Okay. You don't need to do anything in the next 72 hours, but this person definitely feels like they should. So let them. Okay. We've got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Aquarius. Closing this cycle. Yeah, I feel like you're closing many cycles. This could even just be about how you took care of yourself as well. Like you've just changed, you've upgraded something in your life. All right. And try not to talk so negatively about yourself. Try not to put yourself down, you know, because that is a form of insecurities as well. And we're all guilty of doing it, you know, but you know, I feel like you lot could decide something and be like, oh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? You know, you're replaying it over in your head when actually it was fine. You was authentically yourself. So there is a part of you that is, you know, moving on from that is what I would say, which is good. And you might decide to move on from that person as well, but that's going to be your choice. Okay, like I said, you don't need to worry or focus on that over the next 72 hours. Okay, oh, Aquarius, let's take the bottom one. Oneness and unity. This is your solar plexus, your third chakra. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know that I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life and accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. And I feel like that's what's so amazing about you. I feel like that's why you are a healer and, you know, you spend time really trying to heal other people as well. And let's just kind of take that inward, which, well, you are anyway over the next 72 hours. All right. You can't, you know, heal the world and make it a better place and you don't feel good about yourself, okay? Or how powerful you guys actually are. Give you an angel message. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And this is nice. There is this sort of loving, innocent kind of energy coming in, and you really appreciating certain qualities about yourself. So this is good. All right, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Aquarius. We are going to move on to my earth signs. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this is going to be your next 72 hours. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, Capricorn, what do we have for you? Okay, your next 72 hours, confidence is your key to success. That is a new moon in Leo. It's time to go all out. Okay, show them that you're not afraid to back down. And that even if something's not really going right, you're not going to let anyone know. Yeah, ain't no one going to see you sweat. Okay. She's confident. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, so we've got walking away and we've got financial constraints, okay? So maybe you're kind of feeling like you need to walk away from a situation, but maybe financially there's a reason why you kind of have to stay. Maybe you have to stay linked in with certain people or jobs or whatever because of your financial situation. But I feel like you're turning your back, or you feel like someone's turning their back on you, but they haven't fully left. All right, so just kind of be mindful that people aren't trying to take from you creatively or take money from you. It almost feels like you need to. I feel like there's something coming up. This is past your next 72 hours where you have to confront some financial things, okay? And that could be with other people. That could be within yourself. Maybe you're severing ties with a job or something like that. Like you've already decided that I need more. Like whatever I'm making is just not enough. Okay. So yeah, I feel like your energy is more realizing that actually I can do it by myself. I can do anything I want. I can leave and go and do this and I can still be successful. It's almost like don't be deterred by the challenges that you're going to be facing over the next 72 hours when it comes to, people that you may work with. This might be your own business. All right. You just need to be confident and just know that you're able to succeed in every way. All right. Let's take a look. Capricorn, next 72 hours. Yeah, we got the Hangman. 5 of Wands. Ooh. 8 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. The Lovers. This could also be someone wanting to walk away from their situation, but they're tied up financially with somebody as well. Okay. But I also feel like whatever is kind of going on in the career side of things, there is some conflict that is coming up. And I feel like you guys are trying to stay away from having that type of conflict. But I feel like there's nothing you can do about it. It's almost like you're going to have to face it like a lion, okay, over the next 72 hours. All right. There's also this money that is kind of coming. Well, not kind of, that is coming in. You are going to be celebrating something. A deal is going through. This could also be someone around you who's worked really hard and you're celebrating them. Because I'm also picking that up for some of you as well. Like someone's going to get something really amazing through and you get to go, wow, well done. It's almost like you get to celebrate with that person. Yeah, we got high honor, false person, toil and labor, change, maturity. So yeah, you're dealing with somebody that maybe you felt like you could trust in work or trust in business, or a partner at home that you felt like was going to support you through certain things, and that is just really not the case. Okay, but they are saying that no matter what, you always act with your highest regard. Okay, don't sink to anybody's level. You are going to be moving on drastically. Even if you think you got to take a loss, shortly after that, you're going to be reaping so many rewards. Okay. So it is just about knowing when to walk away, knowing when to let go, and to know that you're confident. If you've made a certain level of money before or success before, you can totally do this again. Okay. So, maybe you're just worried about leaving a situation because how it will affect you financially. But they're saying confidence is your key to success, Capricorn. Okay. All right. So let's have a look. We've got Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, and yeah, Leo's already there. Fed up. All right. Yeah, so you are feeling fed up. Maybe there's just so much for you to do. Okay, but then you've got round and round cycles, triggers, lessons. So something's definitely coming back around again, to kind of trigger you into saying, okay, look, maybe this was inevitable. Maybe you're repeating a cycle from your past, and you're wanting to kind of handle it differently, maybe than you have before. Oh, you live there. And let's pull you a chakra. Every time I do zodiacs, like my nose itching. Wonder what that means. Okay. All right, let's take a look. I'll give you a chakra card. Okay. I'm going to take the one that landed here. We have meditation and silence. This is your 7th crown chakra. I sit still in meditation regularly, as I know there is power in silence. I seek out stillness during some part of every day. In the silence, I am open to receive without asking and without expectation. In silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to my spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available when I am open to receive. So that's good. It's just about taking that time out to breathe, think things through, maybe be in a different space that makes you feel really calm and tranquil as well. Okay, because sometimes when we stay in our own environments too long or all the time, there's no new energy flow kind of coming through. So you're stuck with the same kind of thoughts and things like that. So, angel message. We have ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body in the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy an earthly, fulfilling life. Spend some time outside, spend some time meditating, spend some time just grounding yourself with the elements, okay? It's really going to help you. Okay, so that was you, Capricorn. We're going to move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, this is going to be your next 72 hours. Ooh, take what resonates, leave the rest. We have a time to give rather than take. That is a new moon in Virgo. And we're going to have a look at your energy for the next 72 hours as well, honey. Ooh, yeah. So we've got daughter romance and we've got blossoming abundance. So Taurus, I feel like you've put your heart and soul into everything that you do. I think you are abundant when it comes to your career. Things just work out for you, but it's not just that. You do put in that hard work. I feel like love is calling you. There could be someone around you who's kind of making you feel like, oh, let's be a little bit romantic and, that kind of thing. Which is not bad at all, Taurus. Let's have a look. Next 72 hours for Taurus, please. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Hangman, 10 of Pentacles. Guys, you really need to listen to yourself. Follow your intuition. Look at that, Justice, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. As well. And don't be too disheartened if you opened the door to somebody for romance and, they kind of, broke your heart a little bit, caused you to not sort of trust them. really give to your career right now over the next 72 hours, okay? Even if you are feeling a little bit heartbroken, even if you are currently enjoying this romance that is on the table, okay? You can't just stop everything you're doing just because love showed up, okay? You still need to stay focused because, this situation might not go the way that you want it to go, right? But what you can control is your work, your creativity. All right. There's going to be a pause over the next 72 hours as well in terms of this person, but it is just so that you can kind of use your intuition, really check in with yourself to see how you feel. All right. And maybe you're going to be looking at certain things in a different way. Oh, we got the lovers. We got marriage. Courtship. Yes. And sudden wealth. Look, I love this. I will think for a lot of you, you're on your down and out, and this person is really going to show up. Okay. So, really just stay focused in your work. Really try and find this balance when this person does show up. They might already be here now. Um, because you still have to have boundaries even when you're in love. Okay. And I feel like that's something you've definitely learned. So, really give to yourself over the next 72 hours. Okay. What do you need in order to love yourself a little bit more, or for you to be more in tune with your work and things like that? Because this person's coming and it does look like it's going to be amazing. All right. It looks great. And I think a lot of you as well have taken a pause from dating too. And so that's just why you're ready now. You're ready for this connection. You're ready to make the money, like the most money you probably ever made. So we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got Libra and Pisces. Yeah, see, look, someone here, you've blocked them or they've blocked you. Okay, but I think what's good about this is that whoever this person is that you was going round and round in, you're no longer going round in that circle. Like either you've blocked them, which I kind of feel like you have, you're sorting out your financial stuff as well, and then boom, open that door and there it is, the door to romance. Okay, someone to come in to really show you what it's like to love you. All right. But you also need to be in your best light as well, where you're just like, I'm so in love with myself. That's the door that you need to open so that when they come in, they've got to live up to those expectations. If you treat yourself so good, then you're not going to accept anything lower from this person, right? Okay, let's pull you a chakra. Oh, it's still on. Let's pull you a chakra card. Taurus. We have patience. As I observed in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and in a higher power. So just plug in, connect, okay? Whoever that person was that made you feel like you weren't good enough, we're done. We're past that now. R.I.P. We've got acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Beautiful. Okay, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. We are going to move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, this is going to be your next 72 hours. Let's take a look. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay, Virgo, we have the energy is gaining momentum. All right, so whatever's happening, even if you can't see or feel it, it is going on up there, okay? And let's have a look at your overall energy for the next 72 hours. Yeah, we've got the temple path. All right. So maybe you guys are feeling really close to spirit right now as well. Maybe you're feeling really close to getting to the bottom of something within your own life or within your own spiritual journey. Maybe it's like now is that time to really dedicate to yourself and commit to yourself on your spiritual path, because maybe you've fallen off the wagon here and there over certain things. But I think you're really feeling a close connection to your spirit guides and the path that you're being led down as well. It's almost like you're more trusting that, and you're seeing like, oh gosh, something actually is going to happen. Like you're starting to feel it because you're so plugged in and so connected over the next 72 hours, which is beautiful. So just the next 72 hours, really keep your faith at the forefront of everything that you are doing, Virgo. Okay, do not let it wane. Don't drop. Okay, because something hasn't happened in your time frame that you felt like, oh, this should be here by now. Da, 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 da. They're like, look, stay asking for this, stay meditating, stay praying, stay on that path of working hard, and just don't get distracted. Okay, the next 72 hours are crucial, whether you get that major blessing or not in 72 hours. This might be the time where people are watching you, people are looking, people are taking notice of you, right? So just keep going. Okay, we've got 8 of Swords, we've got the Emperor, we've got Pisces, we've got High Priestess, we've got 2 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. We have the Lovers, and we have Strength. As well, some of you could really have started a path that maybe hasn't been that smooth sailing with somebody, but it was like, it's like a spiritual connection. It's something beautiful. But this person could also be with somebody else. They could also be having a family somewhere else, and you kind of feel like this is more like a secret kind of connection that you guys might have with somebody, right? But it is opening you up in so many ways, okay? I think you're going back and forth with this idea about, do I keep this person? Do I keep exploring this love? There is this sort of bravery that you kind of need in order to kind of face this situation for what it is as well. Yeah, someone here, though, really does think about you all the time. Okay, and look at that. This Chariot doesn't move from the bottom of the deck. They feel like this person just really wants to rush in and say, look, I want this, I want that. Da, 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 da. They want justice with you. Okay, but, like I said, stay on your spiritual journey that you are on now. Stay on that path. Okay, try not to get too distracted with this. This is going to be what it's going to be. Okay, don't you worry about it. But things are changing, even with this person, okay? Things are changing. They are feeling differently. They're thinking about making different decisions that they've never thought about making before, And someone here really feels like they were spiritually led to you to change their lives in so many ways for the better. Look how this person just looks at you and thinks about you all the time. They admire you so much, okay? Your good side, your flaws, your imperfections, and they don't care. They love you. Look at that. And we've got sudden wealth here coming through. Unexpected income. This is what I'm saying. In the next 72 hours, look at that privileged lady. All right? Stay on the path. Don't let your love and emotions take you somewhere else, okay? And then you drop the ball on what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, sorry. What was that? Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Aries. Gemini. Okay. Yeah, we got phony, fairy tale, trickery, illusion. All right. So don't get caught up in what could be. Stay in the present. All right. Because what you don't want to do is lead yourself down a garden path. And that's not necessarily what's going to be available to you at this time. But like I said, I feel like this person is really thinking about making some changes because they want to be with you, right? But you also need to be like, okay, I need to be realistic here about where we're at and what's going on, okay? Just be careful you're not tricked into something where you feel trapped or you feel like you can't leave, okay? All right, let's pull you a chakra card, Virgo. We have self-worth and self-esteem. This is your 3rd chakra, solar plexus. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. And just remember that you don't have to be you know, on the side and hope for this and hope for that. It doesn't matter how strong that connection is. If it works for you right now, then it works for you right now. But I think in the next 72 hours, you just need to sort of stay focused on your work and just kind of let this connection be what it's going to be over the next 72 hours, okay? Try not to overthink a lot of things. But the energy is gaining momentum. That's all you need to know, okay? I think you're going to be really surprised, Virgo, soon. All right, let's pull you an angel message and I'm moving on. We have the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into this healing wound brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend some time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. All right, so maybe you guys have some water near you. I've got the shitty River Thames, okay, but don't really feel like meditating there that much. But you know, even just taking a long bath, submerging yourself underwater, it's almost like that sort of baptism of just kind of cleansing yourself. All right, I think it's going to be really great for you. Water is your best friend over the next 72 hours. Okay, really enjoyed your reading, Virgo. I'm going to move on. So we're going to move on to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so this is going to be your next 72 hours. Let's see what we have here for you guys. All right, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay, Aries, we have it's time to take action. That is a new moon in Aries. All right, you showing up to the party today, Aries. Okay, so maybe it's like, what am I taking action in? You're about to find out. Okay. I think you guys got to remember that you guys are that ram. You are the first, you know, zodiac sign in the chart. Okay. It starts with you and it finishes with you, baby. All right. Okay. And I feel like Aries, we're never afraid to start anything. Whether we continue and we keep that same sort of like, yeah, we can do anything, you know, initially we're not afraid. So please take whatever action you need to take that is relevant, okay, to your highest good in your life. Let's see. Door to romance. Uh-oh, Aries. Okay, so you know what? Maybe someone's walking into your life. Maybe you've got someone around you. Maybe you just want to kind of enjoy, you know, feeling like somebody loves you, or, you know, somebody really wants to spoil you, make you feel good, just really show you like a softer side of yourself. So yeah, I think, you know, so if you're kind of worried about, you know, someone not being romantic with you or whatever, then it's okay for you to kind of say, this is what I want, this is what I need. But the door to romance is open for you. And to be honest, Aries, I don't even just feel like it's one person. All right, maybe you have to kind of make a choice as well. All right, let's take a look. You know, 72 hours, Aries. We've got Ace of Swords. We've got Death. We've got Justice. And we've got the World. Wow. Okay, calm down. We got Lovers. We've got High Priestess. Six of Pentacles. And we've got Judgment. So Aries, I really feel like this is going to be over the next 72 hours. You know, money here is flowing, especially when it comes to work. All right, we've got the Magician here too. See, look, this is what I mean. There's two. You've got a King of Cups and you've got an Emperor here. Okay, and I feel like both of them really want to try and show you what you mean to them. Both of them feel sad and they're kind of hoping that there's more down the road for you guys, or that you will take them back. So I think two people are showing up to offer you some kind of romance. One of them, I feel like you're going to be surprised because you're like, that's not even your style. Okay, but this person is definitely in their feelings about you. You've brought out more of an emotional side. This take action might mean that you have to make an abrupt decision. Okay, you might be following your intuition and something here you feel like needs to end. You need to start something with someone else. We've got a wealthy man, but we've got imprisonment. Yeah, look at that coffin. You could be coming to a false person. Ooh. Yeah, but then we do have this mature man as well. Okay, so I feel like you might have a little bit of a hiccup with the maybe your current person that you're seeing. You're going to get a message that is actually quite concerning. Some of them, you know, might be getting in trouble with the law as well and things like that. Um, but at the same time, their mind is still on wanting to, you know, make you feel good, wanting to make you feel loved, and just kind of treating you special, really. Okay. It could also be as well that if they are in a relationship with somebody else, they're being more restricted, they're being told certain things, so that they kind of have to sort of remove themselves from you, let's say. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, I did that, didn't I? Okay, Aries. Yeah, spiritual warfare here. So I feel like one of your masculines are going to be going through, yeah, feeling embarrassed or feeling guilty for something. And someone's going through like a spiritual warfare is what I think. Okay, it's almost like it's a downward spiral, but it's a spiritual awakening at the same time. You know, sometimes you got to be broken down to be broken all the way back up. But I don't feel like this is you. I feel like it's whoever the people are around you that you're dealing with. Okay, so now let's give you a chakra card, honey. No, just one, honey. Okay, so we have peace. I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others and the world. Peacefulness comes in me, giving up the love of power for the power of love. I invite peace to be part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. Feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. Oh, so this is nice, you know, and I think if anything's kind of disturbing your peace and you're not feeling settled, it kind of has to be eradicated. Like you've got to just totally remove that out of your life, all right? Because romance is still on the table. Whether you take it from this person or you accept the other person coming in, it's not something you really have to worry about. But your peace of mind is everything. That's priceless, isn't it, really? We've got there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So, yes. Okay, try not to let worry and fear take over too much well, not this week, but over your next 72 hours. Okay, Aries, hope you enjoyed that reading. Now we're going to move on to Leo. All right, Leo, let's take a look. Your next 72 hours. What can you guys expect? It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. That is a full moon in Libra. Oh, put my other phone on silent, guys. Here we go. Okay. Your energy. Oh, we have a man holding a coin. All right. I feel like you might be getting what you want out of somebody finally, okay? This person has definitely grounded themselves and kind of come back to earth a little bit more. There's a lot of compromise here, especially if this is with someone who constantly works a lot. You know, they're trying to find that work-life balance. You're trying to find it. Yeah, we got Hierophant, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Sun, Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, you know, this person is very much well respected in whatever they do. They do have obviously this overwhelming sense of authority. Okay, but maybe they have a lot of responsibilities. But I think this person is going to be more communicating with you about commitment as opposed to, you know, I feel like this person just talks a lot about themselves and what they've got going on to distract from asking about you, because the more they talk about you is the more they feel closer to you. I feel like you're really making someone's heart melt and they don't like it, okay? But at the same time, there's something about them kind of looking back and feeling a little bit sad about, maybe the times you needed them, or you just needed a phone call, you weren't feeling too good, you was feeling a little bit down. And I think over the next 72 hours, you're really going to be feeling like, oh, I can't do this anymore, or you're carrying all the burdens yourself in life, and you're just like, I just really want someone. And then this person comes through and says, okay, look, let's see what we can do. Yeah, we've got official person. But yeah, this is the thing. Be careful as well, because I don't know if it's this person or someone else that's coming back to you because they're in bad health and they need you to look after them. Be mindful. Yeah, because when it comes to work as well, I feel like someone's going to offer you an amazing opportunity. Like you're going to be the main person, all right? But I also think that maybe this person wants to be with you. That's why they want to help you make your dreams come true or help you within your career. And it's the other person that's really like a bad egg, okay, that's kind of hindered you from moving on and being a success. Time for them to go. Aries, lies. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got Leo, Taurus. I would say Capricorn, Virgo, because, they're holding the coin. Interesting. Yeah, funeral. R.I.P. bitch. Ding dong. The witch is dead. Okay. You're just gonna be putting something to bed, even if that's like, mentally. But I definitely think in the physical sense as well. But I also feel like you might be letting this person go with love. Like you almost get to a place where it's like, thank you for teaching me things about myself. Okay. Maybe this relationship made you stronger. Oh, I just heard Christina Aguilera. How's that song go? Thanks for making me a fighter. That's what makes music stronger. Listen to that song. That's your song. That's your song, man. We got patience. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for meditation, persistence, and surrender. As things unfold at their own pace, I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and in a higher power. That's right. Give it up to God. Okay, that's what you got to do. All right, let's pull you an angel message. Oh, this video. It's going to take long to edit and upload. I should have broke it down. It's okay. We've got relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God. Every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Get right with you and get right with God. You're going to be okay. Okay, so let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, so this is going to be your next 72 hours. Not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Actually, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius over your next 72 hours? You and your loved ones are safe. And that is a new moon in Cancer. Okay, so, maybe you're just worried about walking away from a connection because everybody loves this person. Families, friends are intertwined, children are involved, but when it's you two and it's just good, it's really good. But you're still like, this isn't really right for me. And I feel like maybe I do need to, turn this page or, close this chapter down with this person as well. But you're worried about how it's going to affect everybody else and not yourself. So let's take a look, honey. All right, Sagittarius, next 72. I've got King of Pentacles here. Oh, Lord. King of Pentacles, strength. Oh, one's hiding. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Are you juggling? You got two people you're considering here. Yes, someone here I feel like maybe you just really have good fun with. All right. And maybe you feel like, don't really want to give that up. Okay. But maybe it's also because you want balance. Like maybe the person you're seeing, doesn't really want a commitment like the other one. So it's good to kind of keep seeing this person here. All right. Some of you, maybe you're still sleeping with the father of your child, the mother of your child. Okay, because you need to kind of keep them doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. And if they have access to you, they're more likely to do said things. So yeah, your decision in order to choose somebody else could really affect, your family. Maybe these two masculines or two feminines even know each other. Maybe they know of each other. Okay, but you just need to know that whatever it is you decide to do, because I really feel like your heart kind of belongs with someone from the past, even if you've moved on from that in the external sense. I don't know. I feel like there's still some unsaid things. There's still a lot of love there. I feel like maybe you guys kind of had to separate in order to grow and stuff like that. So, it's tricky. But I think this person from the past is going to give you what you've been wanting this whole time. Yeah, we got message of concern, community. Yeah, I think as well, maybe if someone knows, maybe that ex knows you're kind of dating somebody and, they can see that you have serious relationships with people and things like that. They're really trying to think about how they can get back into your life. This person might even contact your family members, your friends, people that are really close to you to like get advice, but also to kind of carry it through the grapevine that they're still in love with you, right? So whatever it is you decide to do, if you decide to go with somebody new, or if you decide to say take your child's father back or an ex back, you just have to know that you're making the right decision for your life. Okay, everybody is going to be fine. They'll get on board. Okay, they don't have a choice. It's your life. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Sag, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I pulled these already, I know. Yeah, this could be somebody you really actually did have a child with that is really thinking about you, really admiring you as well. Oh, see, family. All right, try not to make this decision to make everybody happy, okay? I know it's easily done, but in the long run, is that something that, is going to hold up, or does it make sense? And even if it does, do you have to rush? You know? Because maybe some of you are thinking about leaving someone for your ex. Okay, we've got your third chakra, solar plexus, the warrior. The warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I'm courageous in moving forward. Okay. Stick to your convictions, okay? All right, Sag. Your angel message is perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. All right, so this is really nice. I also think if there is something that you really want to do, go for it. Like they say, now is the perfect time. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, Sag. We are going to move on to my water signs. This is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right, this is your next 72 hours. We are going to see what we have in store for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Okay, Cancer, what do we have for you, babe? Be a beloved. That's too many. So I'm going to take the bottom one. We have confidence is your key to success, and that is a new moon in Leo. Okay, now I feel like it's time for you to really forge ahead with purpose, with intention, and with conviction. Okay, don't let nothing stop you or get in your way, Cancer. And your overall energy for the next 72 hours is victory. Okay, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Okay, got money on my mind. This is all good. Okay, so there is something that, this could also you be entering a competition and you're going to win it as well. Um, yeah, this could be like you going up against your peers too. This could be something in business where you're like, you know what, let me just try it. And someone says, oh, you should do it. Oh, let me just do it. You know what I mean? What have I got to lose? Nothing. All right, so your energy needs to be victorious, okay? Definitely wear some gold for abundance as well this week. Well, next 72 hours. Okay, Cancer, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords, the Hermit, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords. I don't know why my nose itches me so much when I do readings. It's weird. Okay, and we've got, what is that? Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you guys have gone inwards on a little spiritual journey here. Like, again, just really trying to refine some qualities, maybe even some of your dark qualities. You're trying to like shed more light onto them. This could be something as simple as, I don't like my weight, so I'm going gym. But you need to change your mindset first. It's that kind of thing. So I like this for you. I do. I think this is really good. I feel like someone here is your counterpart. I feel like you guys are really good together. I almost feel like you guys are sort of almost meant to be together. You are going into separation with somebody else, and then I feel like it is just going to be over. That might happen quite quickly in the next 72 hours, okay? But, be careful. This person's going to bring out another side to you. They're going to bring out like your fiery side. Okay, so you kind of really want to free yourself from this. Yeah. I think maybe what you thought you wanted is not actually what you want anymore. And I just feel like you guys are kind of good, with how you've already set up your life. Okay. And you don't need anyone kind of coming in and, messing that up for you or dictating how things should go or just causing chaos and carnage in your life as well. Okay. Because there is somebody else here who's coming in that wants you. So, get ready. All right. It's not just going to be about this person here. We've got mature woman. Yeah, you know what? Maybe some of you kind of allowed a situation to sort of get carried away. And maybe that's like how you were thinking about it mentally. All right. But logically, this situation isn't ready for you yet. Okay. So you're moving on quite quickly from this. And like I said, there is somebody else who is coming through. All right. I feel like the current person you're seeing, you're going to receive some type of message about them, or they're going to tell you something you don't really want to hear. And it just kind of solidifies you feeling like, yeah, okay, this is time for me to go. I'm going to give this other person a chance. But like I said, your life state needs to be victory. Yes, living in the moment. And I miss you. So you might even have an encounter with someone from your past that you probably closed that door on, but you are deciding to kind of live in that moment and see how you guys feel when you're together. All right. So this might not be your current person. This might be the other person. But okay, let's pull you a chakra card, Cancer. We've got inner knowing. This is your third eye, sixth chakra. I trust my inner knowing and I'm at peace with myself. I create more moments of stillness and silence and I listen for the truth. I'm open to connecting with and listening to my gut and my heart's feelings, and I don't override them with my mind's logic. I practice meditation, prayer, and contemplation. All right, so try not to just kind of rush into anything. All right, in terms of how you feel about somebody or the situation. All right, just sort of be able to look at it from a perspective. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is there now a firework that's gone off in this situation? It's because it's not for you. you know. So instead of being overly emotional and going into rage, it might just be like, this is protection. Yeah, we got family. We've got this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to be at peace. You know, it's not your responsibility to put your family back together. It's going to take two if that is something that is going on for you right now. And I feel like you're going to be realizing that. Okay, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to move on to Pisces. All right, this is going to be your next 72 hours. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. I'm so hungry after this. I'm telling you now. I can't wait to eat. All right, Parsley, Pisces, Parsley. Sorry, I'm not funny. Okay, so Pisces, you have you and your loved ones are safe. That is a new moon in Cancer, and prosperity lies ahead. That is new moon in Taurus. So it just means that you just kind of need to go for it, forge ahead with whatever it is that you're doing. If you've had to make certain sacrifices, okay, it will all work out in the end, okay? Yeah, because we've got financial constraints here. So money, bills, and things are sort of playing heavily on your mind right now. Okay, but there's no reason for you to kind of be guarded. They really want you to use your intuition. Okay, there's like a block kind of going on here where you're sort of telling yourself, oh, I'm not good at this, I can't do that, I can't, you know, it's a lot of like negativity when actually you're getting downloads, you know, from your spirit guides and angels, and you're not acting upon them. That's what I kind of feel, you guys. But we have prosperity lying ahead, so there is going to be a shift and change in your attitude moving forward as well. Okay. Oh, we got the Hierophant, Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Yeah, so when it comes to your money and your business, you've invested wisely. I feel like you guys have been patient. You've been working on this for quite a long time. All right. But I feel like there's an offer you kind of do want from somebody who, you know, you want a commitment from them. But I really feel like this person is coming in to kind of say, look, this is what I want. All right. They want to be victorious with you as well, okay? But there's something about you that's going to make you pause from this decision. So maybe the contact starts with you and this person in the next 72 hours, but the decisions that you kind of need to make will probably come over the next few weeks or so, all right? There is this public recognition. There is this sort of feeling of, oh my God, I get this money. I can do this now. I can do that now. This is nice. I've got main male. Yeah. So we got two masculines here, but then there is somebody who's coming forward to say, look, I want to have this type of relationship with you. But I think what it is that you guys have to establish how this is really going to work and how you're both going to commit to each other. If you guys can get that on the same page, you do have great fortune ahead with this person. All right. There is something about your expectations. I don't necessarily want you to lower them, but I want you to be fair in terms of where that person is at in their life as well. All right. And it's not that you shouldn't demand the best, okay? But, you know, within reason as well. All right. Somebody here is doing well with money, and they are also trying to get back on their feet as well. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Cancer. Yeah, secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. Someone's definitely been triggered after this, after these eclipses. And they are doing some soul searching, so be aware that you are going to hear from this person. You will need to make a choice at some point. We've got communication. So this is your fifth chakra, throat chakra. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity and without fear. My aim is to be fully understood by others. I'm open to giving and receiving praise, and I'll be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting. All right. So there might be this thing where you have to listen, you have to hear this person out. And even if you don't necessarily agree with all the things that they're saying or their morals and values, it's like you're understanding that they've come from here, I've come from here. So we've been brought up differently, raised differently. We've had different life experiences that have shaped us into the person that we are supposed to be. And it's almost just respecting where they're kind of coming from and being able to sort of listen, but still get your point across and still also be able to share what it is that you want and what you need. All right. Angel message for Pisces. We have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage with faith. It's going to be good. I love it for you guys. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpio. Hope you enjoyed that, Pisces. Okay, so Scorpio, this is going to be your next 72 hours. Welcome. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have for you guys. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. And remember, this won't resonate with everybody. Okay, so we've got conclusions are within reach. And that is a full moon eclipse, honey. Okay. That is an eclipse. So let's see what's going on. Oh, we've got the sun here. So we've got blessings, abundance, you feeling really at your best, feeling creative. Okay. I even feel like you guys are, maybe you're dressing up for an event and it's something that you wouldn't usually wear. Maybe it's a themed event or it's like a bow tie, black dress. I mean, whatever it is, you're almost being invited into a really abundant space where you feel really happy. Okay. And it's something that I think you've probably been wanting for a long time as well. So really just keep that high energy going. All right. There are blessings coming up to you. And like I said, maybe you're being invited to something that's just going to be so joyful, So we've got Two of Pentacles. We've got the Star. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has two of you. There's you and then there's somebody else. Okay. This person really doesn't want to let you go. I feel like you bring a lot of sunshine and light to their life as well. But every time you kind of want to work at some things or grow with this person, it's like they kind of push you away. They're pushing you back. Okay. But really and truly, they see you as the star. They wish that things were different. They want to be with you. Okay, but they have to juggle so many things in their life, considering, also this other person as well. All right. But we do have this Ace of Cups and this Hierophant. This person chooses you. They want you. All right. Even with this devil energy here, I feel like they're just obsessed. You're all they think about. Whatever's going on in their life before you, it's like they just need to make sure that they hold on to you. I don't necessarily see this devil energy as too bad, but it's really about them seeing you as this empress, claiming you, all right, and having to leave a couple of other situations. Okay, this person might be with a couple of people. They might have their main person and then someone they've had on the side for a while. But I really do feel like this person is tying up those loose ends and really just wanting to make you the happiest person in the world, which is really quite beautiful. Even if you guys kind of started out in a third party situation, it is what it is. This person really feels like they're not going to be able to find another you. They can't replace you. All right, so let's have a look. You're so admired as well by what it is that you do. All right, you're always there looking after other people. But look at that. We do have main female. We've got sudden wealth. There's a trip here that you're going to be able to take as well. There's a lot of career advancement here. So wherever it is you're going as well, you could be like going to networking, things like that, or you're accepting to do something, which means you're accepting some money for something and you have to show up somewhere as well. So this is amazing. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius. Divine Feminine. This is you. I really feel like you guys are, really standing in your power. And I think you have been for a while, but I think even more so now. I feel like these masculines or feminines around you are really seeing like the qualities that you have and how you make them feel like they're a better person, a better man, a better woman, how loving and kind you are, and just how much you deserve to be like treated worthy and treated as if you are the main, and all these things here. Okay, so there is a new beginning starting for you guys as well. Okay, and especially this eclipse has really wrapped up some things for these people. Right, let's pull your chakra card, honey. We've got the sixth chakra, third eye, acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside and I'm open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I'm open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Okay, so even if you guys are not really into this whole tarot or spiritual thing, you know that you're seeing my messages for a reason. You're seeing other people's messages. Certain things are popping up on your social media because your guides are really trying to find a way to communicate with you as best they can. Okay, without freaking you out or scaring you. A little bit difficult. All right. But yeah, that is really what they're trying to do. I pulled that already. And I pulled that already, didn't I? Yeah, so this leads me to give you an angel message. Oh, honey, we have play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Have fun this weekend. Live it up. Enjoy the attention. Enjoy meeting people. Enjoy making contacts. Enjoy making money. Like whatever it is over the next, 72 hours, really just live and savor that moment as well, because y'all are worth it. All right, so guys, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you all so much and I will see you in your next 72 hours. Bye.